Good morning. Are you Janetta Pugh?
I am the beneficiary of the estate.
You're the what?
I am the beneficiary of the estate.
You're the beneficiary of what estate? Answer my questions, please, ma'am. I'm just trying to understand.
Beneficiary of the estate.
Okay. What's the announcement?
Judge, it's my understanding that Ms. Pugh and her family has retained an attorney on this matter. You may, I don't know if you remember, Judge, this is when I was originally appointed on, and we were on the trial docket. She hired a new attorney at that point. Mr. Norwood, who was on the case for a while and then withdrew. And once recently, when the case came back to me, I visited with her and I was told that they did retain another attorney. I was given a name of Christopher Wiley this morning, but I have not heard from him.
The hearing begins with simple questions,
but
the judge quickly senses something is off.
Okay.
Confusion over estates, phantom attorneys, and strange terminology turn routine procedure into rising chaos. And just as the judge tries to steady the room, the sovereign citizen storm begins to break.
At this point, still hasn't filed anything with the court. But I've been told that that's who's supposed to be taking over the case.
Okay.
For the record, I recognize Ms. Pugh. She's been here before.
I do as well, for the record.
And I looked into Mr. Christopher Wiley. I can't find that person as a practicing lawyer in the state bar page. And by anybody on Ms. Pugh's behalf.
All right. So, Ms. Pugh, Mr. Lewis has been appointed to represent you at this point. Obviously, you know as well as anyone that you're in custody and we want to get your case taken care of. If you've hired or your family has hired another lawyer, then they have to contact the court so that we can do something with your case. And do you know if they've hired someone?
Respectfully, Your Honor, I do not agree with your appointed foreign agents, considering that the first duty is to the state and will be considered conflict of interest.
Okay, so if you don't,
by the midpoint, false attorney claims collapse. The judge exposes a non-existent lawyer, and tensions spike. The defendant interrupts, objects, and demands release based on arguments the court cannot legally recognize. But the real showdown erupts when the judge pushes back, and the room braces for the heated second half.
Okay, so if you don't think I can do, I'm appointing an attorney to you to help you, right? So if you don't want a court-appointed attorney, then your only option, two things. One is to represent yourself or to hire a lawyer. So if you don't like the way it works, then you do something different. So are you, listen to what I'm saying. Are you either going to represent yourself, or are you going to let Mr. Lewis represent you, or are you going to hire someone?
Objection, Your Honor. Respectfully, is this a court of record?
It is a court of record. So your objection's overruled.
Okay. Respectfully, Your Honor, where is the verified claim that is being placed against my trust?
It's right here. It's called an indictment. And Mr. Lewis has a copy of it, and he can show it to you. So that would be the verified claim against you.
Okay. Your Honor, respectfully, Your Honor, there were writs that was filed to the case that still haven't been received.
I've received your petition for writ of habeas corpus, and it's denied.
Okay. Respectfully, Your Honor, I demand to be released due to lack of evidence of stated claim and not being given the proper opportunity to obtain proper counsel defective defense.
It's overruled.
It's fine. So
here's the thing, Ms. Pugh. I appreciate your position, but listen, Ms. Pugh, don't speak over me. Ms. Pugh, just because you say respectfully does not mean that you get to interrupt me. That's disrespectful, right? Hang on. Listen to me. Everything you have there is overruled. And here's one of the reasons why. Is because you have a lawyer. And your lawyer will file the appropriate motion. You're interrupting me again, which is disrespectful. So I'm going to leave Mr. Lewis as your attorney unless you choose to represent yourself or hire someone else. I'm going to give you 2 weeks to determine what you're going to do. You can go back. You can go back with the bailiff.
I do not agree or comply to your appointed
Go back.
agents.
You already said that, and that's overruled. Go back with the bailiff. Get your own attorney or represent yourself if you don't like it.
The hearing opens quietly.
So here's the thing, Ms. Pugh.
Tension forms the
I
moment
appreciate
Janetta Pugh identifies
your
herself
position,
as a
but
beneficiary
listen,
of an unspecified
Ms.
estate.
Pugh, don't speak over me.
The judge immediately presses for clarity, sensing confusion that
Ms.
often
Pugh,
hints
just
at
because you
sovereign
say
citizen
respectfully
rhetoric.
does not mean that you get
As
to
the public
interrupt me.
defender
That's
explains a
disrespectful,
long trail of
right?
hired and banished
Hang on,
attorneys,
listen,
the courtroom
listen
mood shifts.
to me.
A supposed new lawyer,
Everything you
Christopher
have
Riley,
there
cannot be
is
found in any
overruled.
bar
And here's
records.
one of the reasons why.
No
It's because you
filings,
have a
no
lawyer.
notices, no
And your
communication.
lawyer will file the appropriate
The judge
motion. You're
states
interrupting
plainly,
me
this
again, which
attorney
is
doesn't
disrespectful.
exist.
So
delay
I'm going
tactic
to leave
ends
Mr.
The
Lewis
uncertainty
as your
sharpens when
attorney
the judge
unless
asks whether
you
Pugh
choose to
intends to use
represent
appointed
yourself
counsel.
or hire someone else. I'm going to
Instead of
give you 2
answering,
weeks to
she
determine
challenges
what
the
you're going to
court's
do. You can
authority,
go back.
calling public
You can go
defenders
back with the
foreign
bailiff.
agents and suggesting conflicts that hold no legal weight.
Go back.
Her objections
You already
come
said
rapid
that, and that's
fire,
overruled.
interruptions layered with sovereign
Go back with
citizen
the bailiff.
phrases about
Get your own
trusts,
attorney or represent
verified
yourself if
claims,
you don't
and
like it.
demands for release. Each time, the judge overrules her and attempts to regain control. His patience thins
So
as
here's the
Pugh
thing,
speaks
Ms.
over
Pugh.
him,
I
insisting that her
appreciate
incarceration is
your
unlawful,
position,
even
but
after her
listen,
habeas petition has
Ms.
already
Pugh, don't
been
speak
denied.
over me.
The tension peaks when the judge firmly addresses the disrespect.
Ms. Pugh, just because you say
Saying
respectfully
respectfully
does
cannot
not mean
mask
that you get to
interruptions.
interrupt me. That's disrespectful.
Authority must be restored.
Right? Hang on. Listen.
He explains,
Listen
one last time,
to me.
her options: accept appointed
Everything
counsel,
you have
hire
there
her own
is
attorney,
overruled.
or
And
represent
here's
herself.
one of the reasons why. Is
But
because
what she
you have a
cannot do
lawyer.
is derail the court
And your
with
lawyer
fictional
will file
filings
the
or phantom
appropriate
legal
motion. You're
representatives.
interrupting me again, which is
In the end,
disrespectful.
he gives her 2 weeks
So
to decide her
I'm going
path,
to leave Mr.
then orders her to return with
Lewis
the bailiff
as
as
your
her
attorney
final objections
unless you
echo behind
choose to
her.
represent yourself
What
or
begins
hire
as
someone
confusion
else. I'm going to give
transforms
you
into a
2 weeks to
collision of
determine
legal
what you're going to do.
reality
You
and
can go back.
self-constructed
You
beliefs.
can go back with the bailiff.
And as she's escorted out, one question lingers. When someone
Go back.
rejects every lifeline
You
the
already
court
said that,
offers,
and that's
can
overruled.
justice move forward, or does it
Go back
simply
with the
wait for
bailiff.
them to
Get
face
your own
truth?
attorney or represent yourself.